All right, Nicholas, you were showing me something that Basil was creating.
Yes, he wrote me that he was looking into the algorithm families. I think from the methodology we were already synced before the last meeting, so we started to approach it from the relevant algorithm, starting from the possibility from those that are supported by TLF. And I think he went through some documents here to write down the family, the standard reference variant with the naming convention, and also the primitive, I guess. Okay, and some notes. That seems to be the way he documented it. So
Okay.
it's quite some work
Yeah,
to roll,
for
but
sure.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm not aware what I think that we can just continue doing that. I wasn't actually aware that he already started, so he just wrote me it kind of
No,
2 minutes
that's
before
great.
the call. But yeah, it's really good work.
I I had started working on this was it last night or something? And it is far from complete, but I just want to kind of show you, not for code review purposes, but just kind of a review in terms of my thought process, I guess, and see if I'm on the right track or if this is overkill or what. See, I'm on my other computer, so I need to um where's the Zoom link?
Multiple computers, so that's challenging.
Yeah, no, I can't do some of this stuff in my work computer, so I need to I always do it on my personal one here. Okay. No, I'm not. Connect audio. And let's see. Zoom. Share. Okay. All right. So one of the things I wanted to do was just have the ability to have just an enumeration of all the different algorithm families. Right? What is the
Mm-hmm.
name of that family as a string? The other thing I wanted to do and is start capturing um, the standards that support that algorithm, that define that algorithm, right?
Mm-hmm.
The variance of that algorithm, the primitive that is the base of that thing, and the links or strengths, whatever we end up calling it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and my thought process, and again, this is far from complete, but it would essentially be like one of these objects here, and there would be like for each family, it would have its own like one of, it would have its own object, and they are defined down here, like AES would be defined here, and um then of course I need to be able to reuse these, so this is just a lot of unnecessary duplication at the moment, but you could define AES, and then the definition for AES would include like the family name, the standards, the variants, the primitive used, the strengths that are available, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now I would reuse all of this across, all of them here, right?
Yeah,
So right now it's duplication, but I'll pause there and get your feedback.
I like that. Looks good to me. Um, I Yes, I just try to think about it, but I think I don't have any. It's just very good. I like the idea. So
Okay.
quite simple. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get something simple that um we can kind of like the SPDX license list, right? We can just
Mhm.
evolve over time without having to version the spec, right? It would just be an evolving thing. And that thing, that schema and the definitions thereof could in fact be used by things other than CycloneDX, which is why I
Yeah,
wanted to externalize it.
that was the idea with the standardization externally, right? Where you were thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
nice.
Um, okay. So I will continue that work. I hopefully will have that done by this weekend, so we can start reviewing it. Um, I noticed you made over the last couple of weeks. I noticed you made some changes to the pull request. How are we doing on that?
Yeah, I don't know if I made a mess there. It looks something like that.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like hundreds of change files.
Yeah, but what I actually did was I fetched basically the upstream dev branch, the newest version, and tried to rebase our changes on that. And then I mean, on my side, everything looked fine, but when I pushed it, it was like, I don't
Yeah,
know what happened there. So I don't know if I tried again to rebase, so it seems to be like back then it was like updated, so I couldn't change anything. I just got this conflict on the pull request. But
hmm.
from a content-wise perspective, actually Juan shared with me some concerns, or not concerns, actually some feedback regarding the state of the PR at that point in time. And I looked at it, and some of the comments make sense. So he spotted some errors, some mistakes, and that's basically my last commit was related to that. Um, kind of a yeah, readjustment of the changes before that we were talking about, just some errors I did there. Um, don't know. I can find it quickly. Here, that's it. Let me quickly
Yeah, I'm
that
looking
one.
at the PR now. There's 272 change files. If we can
Mhm.
fix that so we can actually merge it in, so it's not 272 files, but like five or whatever the case is.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
um,
I will investigate. It was before like that, and I tried to do rebase, and then yeah,
yeah.
I don't know what I did wrong. I will check again.
Okay. And you were working on were you working on all of them or just the JSON schema version?
Just the JSON.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
When you do your pull request, we actually do have a 1.7 dev
Mhm.
cryptography branch. So request to merge it into the cryptography branch, not the 1.7 dev branch.
Okay. Because how I understood it in the beginning was that the dev branch was actually the one I created basically, which is then related to should be merged in the dev branch. So I basically this is I think the one that I created, or is it then did you create also a new one on your side now?
No, the CycloneDX specification repo actually has a branch
Yeah.
specific to the to cryptography.
Okay.
So what
Yeah.
happens in all of the so it's 1.7-dev-cryptography. And what happens is that when we start working on a new version of the spec, we always create a 1.x-dev branch, which is essentially a copy of the current master.
Hmm.
And then from there, we'll create like sub branches off the 1.7 dev for each of the major features like cryptography or patents or whatever that we're working on. And then we'll
Hmm.
eventually merge that into the 1.7 dev. And then when we're ready to release 1.7, we merge 1.7 dev into master, is typically how that goes.
Okay. Yes, I just try to figure out how to fix that. Maybe I have to, yeah, I think I have to create then a new PR, or can I change
Okay.
the destination um of an
You should
existing
be able to
PR?
change. Yeah, you should be able to change it.
Okay.
I'm more worried about the mess of the files change still. But yeah,
Yes.
you should be able to change you should be able to change where it's to, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can still, I know I can, we don't have too many commits. I can just cherry pick the existing one if necessary. It is three
Yeah.
or four or five in
Yeah.
general
Okay.
related to our work. So that should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little bit of work.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Will do.
Okay. Is there any other topics that we wanted to discuss this week?
From my point of view, I don't think so. We can just continue on the work we started. I will
Okay.
think again with Basil, maybe help him with the algorithm families. We started that already, so I think
Okay.
we're good with that.
And we've captured all known we've captured all known enhancements that we've wanted to make, and like the key management and all that sort of thing. That's all done. That's part of this PR, right?
Yes, the only thing I don't know if we talked about that, and I still have to check it, is about the deprecation of NIST security level and classic security levels.
Oh, okay.
Just
Okay.
in the sense, I think I mentioned it a couple of one time before, but I'm not 100% sure. We had some discussion internally how useful that is, and basically those two are some dynamic variables or some dynamic values,
Right.
which doesn't really fit into the static um, kind of CBOM
Right.
definition. And on our client side, basically, it was a little bit, it created some confusion, let's put it that way. So, from my point of view, or from our point of view, it's better to deprecate it in that sense and have then, this vulnerability weakness discussion,
Right. Right. Right.
which capture those dynamic values.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
I don't know if
Okay.
we already, if the changes are already part of the PR, but so we talked about it. I don't
Okay.
know, but I'll check.
Okay. All
Other-
right. Yeah, we haven't worked on we've worked, but we don't have anything to show for like the threat modeling work yet.
Mhm,
But weaknesses and that sort of thing are coming.
mhm.
So I just don't know if it's going to get down to the level of detail that you want. Like if you want to display, for example, the NIST security level or the classical, I don't think it's going to, I mean, it's going to support like CWE type weaknesses.
I think
Um,
that's fine. That's the
okay.
first place. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Um, all right. Okay. I don't have anything else. So, it doesn't sound like you do either. So it sounds like we both have like work that we're kind of working on, and we'll
Yep.
just continue to do that asynchronously.
Yep. That
Okay. All
makes
right. Sounds
absolute
good.
sense. All right.
All right,
Good
Nicholas.
luck with the
Yep. You
office
too. All
and
right. Cheers. Yeah.
bye
Thank you.
bye.
Appreciate that. Bye.